Godzilla has survived countless cataclysmic events. He's witnessed entire species rise and fall as the world shifts and changes, from a constantly evolving climate to catastrophic meteors striking the Earth. His species has witnessed it all, but in a relatively short span of time, he's seen something unlike anything the world has ever experienced: the ascendance of humanity. Only a few million years ago, they were apes fighting over trees plentiful with fruit, and in the blink of an eye, they've risen to build structures towering over the titans themselves, ventured into the depths of space, and forged weapons rivaling the godlike powers of the monsters. But one thing is certain: humanity cannot sustain itself. From the very beginning, they've been a warring species, whether fighting over a carcass or clashing over Earth's resources. Ultimately, humanity will fall, and one of the leading theories is that their downfall will come through a nuclear winter. In the event of mutually assured destruction, nations have pledged to launch missiles at their adversaries, triggering devastating nuclear explosions. These bombs will obliterate critical landmarks, decimate entire cities, and claim billions of lives. For those who manage to survive, their true challenge lies ahead, enduring the harsh, unrelenting grip of a nuclear winter. In the aftermath of nuclear devastation, the world becomes a frozen wasteland. The skies are darkened by ash, sunlight fails to reach the Earth's surface, and the planet is cloaked in ice and desolation. Humanity struggles to survive, but for Godzilla, the king of the monsters, this is just the beginning of a new chapter. But of course, you're here to find out whether Godzilla would survive such a planetary change. And whilst the answer might simply be yes, the real explanation is significantly more complex. For Godzilla will have to change his behavior dramatically. Not just Godzilla though, but all of Earth's titans, leading to an all-out Titan battle royale. But how? In the event of large-scale nuclear war, the dust and the smoke produced by the countless detonations and fires would block out a large fraction of the sunlight and sun's heat from the Earth's surface, plunging the planet into darkness and dropping temperatures by 10 to 20 degrees Celsius. Many places would feel like they were in an Arctic tundra. The drop in light and temperature would quickly kill crops and other plant and animal life, while humans, already suffering from the direct effects of the war, would be vulnerable to malnutrition and disease on a massive scale, leading to them slowly dying off. But as humanity fades, many of the monsters will thrive. As people die from radiation sickness, starvation, disease, and the freezing weather, the monsters would find themselves in a world similar to that of their own past, with the surface being many times more radioactive. Whilst radiation kills humans, it serves as food for the Titans. Their ability to absorb and metabolize radiation makes them uniquely suited to thrive in a post-apocalyptic world. For Godzilla, the nuclear winter presents not a death sentence, but an opportunity. The high levels of ambient radiation would serve as a near-limitless energy source, fueling his immense power and regenerative abilities. While the majority of Earth's wildlife starve or freeze, Godzilla becomes stronger. His immense size and thick hide make him resistant to the extreme cold of a nuclear winter. Unlike smaller creatures, his massive body retains heat, and his radioactive core likely generates internal warmth. Godzilla can survive where others would perish. One of Godzilla's greatest advantages is his ability to evolve by absorbing massive amounts of radiation. This not only grants him enhanced abilities, but also new ways to confront and tackle the dangers lurking in the wasteland. His physical form would adapt and transform, making him larger, stronger, and even more resilient than before, making the king of the monsters an even more dominant titan. But Godzilla is not alone in this frozen, radioactive wasteland. The nuclear winter awakens other titans drawn to the same radiation that sustains Godzilla: Abaddon, Methuselah, the Muto Queen, Lahamu, Behemoth, all of the world's titans would come clambering for the sudden surge in food supply. Each titan seeks dominance over the radioactive hotspots scattered across the planet. These areas, regions rich in radiation from the nuclear detonations, become the most valuable territories in this new world. And the monsters battle it out for the resources. And for the victor, they claim the region as their own and burrow into the ground to hibernate to wait out the cold weather and absorb all the surrounding radiation. The age of mankind is over. The stage is set for the Titan Wars. Whilst Godzilla can survive the initial nuclear apocalypse, can he survive the onslaught of titans coming to claim his territory? Godzilla's goal is to make sure no titan gets too powerful and threatens the natural balance. At least, what little there is left in this wasteland. In this frozen apocalypse, battles erupt over control of these vital territories. Godzilla, as the king of the monsters, must defend his throne against challengers, each more dangerous and desperate than the last. Not every titan fights alone. Some form temporary alliances to take down stronger foes. Rodan, the fiery demon for example, might ally with others to challenge Godzilla, but in the end, alliances in the Titan Wars are fragile, and betrayal is inevitable. There is no stronger force than greed, and each Titan wants it all. To survive the Titan Wars in this newly devastated world, Godzilla must do more than rely on brute strength. He needs to strategize. Godzilla's instinctive intelligence allows him to recognize threats, adapt to incoming challenges, and defend his territory. By targeting the strongest opponents early, he eliminates potential rivals before they can gather the strength. Godzilla doesn't just fight for survival after all, he fights for dominance. So, what's left of Earth, and what is Godzilla's new place in it? The world would fall mostly silent, with moments of quiet interrupted by vicious titan battles, their roars echoing across the frozen wastelands, shaking the very ground beneath them. The Earth has become a stage for their eternal struggle, a realm ruled by monsters. What remains of humanity that managed to survive in the wilderness would eventually perish, leaving behind a world solely inhabited by monsters. Yet their legacy endures. The Titans now clash over the very territories once scarred by human actions. The nuclear winter will begin to wane after about a year of extreme cold. However, the recovery process can take decades, and the planet has been permanently damaged, with radioactive hotspots remaining uninhabitable for thousands of years. And yet, amidst the chaos, Godzilla stands as a beacon of primal order. The king of the monsters roams from one radioactive hotspot to the next, absorbing the energy that fuels his strength. His presence is both a warning and a promise, a reminder that balance must be maintained even in this harsh new reality. The Titans continue to remain, fighting over the carcass of the once bustling world. Their battles are both the end of one story and the beginning of another, a tale of survival and dominance, but also the perseverance of life in the face of unthinkable destruction. In the end, only one thing is certain. Godzilla's will to survive is unmatched. His presence will forever define the frozen, radioactive wasteland of a nuclear winter, as he safeguards the world, keeping order wherever he can. He is the king of the monsters, and in a world where only the strongest survive, Godzilla endures. But what do you think would happen in a nuclear winter ruled by titans? Would Godzilla survive, or would another titan rise to power? Let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe and stomp the notification button to become a resident of DangerVille today. And in this nuclear winter, have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. We'll see you, residents, in the next one.